Hello my dear students, and welcome back to the organic chemistry classes. Okay, so students, in the previous session we have finished about what are the rules involved in the naming of alicyclic compounds. Okay, so in today's session we shall discuss about what are the rules involved in the naming of the aromatic compounds. Okay, so first we shall know what is meant by organic compound. See, about organic compound we have already discussed when we were discussing about the classification of the organic compounds, isn't it? So now what are aromatic compounds? See, simple here, aroma. This aroma refers to what? Pleasant smell. Okay, aroma refers to pleasant smell. Okay, or a well smell, I can say here. Pleasant smell or well smell. So the organic compounds, certain, not all the organic compound, certain organic compounds were having the pleasant smell. So those compounds were named as aromatic compounds. When the physical structure was looked into such compounds, it was found that organic compounds which are containing at least one benzene ring are called as aromatic compounds. What is the meaning of this? See, so those compounds which were having the pleasant smell or good smell, it was found that they were containing at least one benzene ring. At least one benzene ring was present in those compounds. Okay, so such compounds are called as aromatic compounds. Okay, see, as I have said that aromatic compounds, they are containing at least one benzene ring, means they may contain more than one benzene ring. Like here, for example, I can say this is one benzene ring, this is second benzene ring. Okay, this is your second benzene ring. Like again, third benzene ring also may come. So at least they will be having what? At least one benzene ring they will be having. Okay, so next, then what is the speciality? See, the aromatic compounds will be having two major parts. What? They will be having two major parts that we have to understand. First thing is we have to understand what is the nucleus of the aromatic compounds will look like. Nucleus refers to benzene only. Nucleus refers to benzene. See, the benzene structure can be represented in three forms. One, we will represent, commonly we will represent it like this or like this. Okay, but for your understanding I am writing you. See, the molecular formula of benzene is what? C6H6. Where are the 6 carbon atoms? First let me show you. See, this is the first carbon atom, this is your first carbon, then this is second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So there are 6 carbon atoms. Okay, 6 carbon atoms, and what are the 6 hydrogens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hydrogens are present. What is the speciality of benzene ring? Benzene ring is having alternative double bond. Alternative means one bit next. Okay, alternative double bond means one after the other, not the continuous. There will be one gap, then again a double bond, then again a gap, then again a double bond. Okay, see here. These two are having double bond, but there is a gap. Okay, then again these two are having a double bond, now there is a gap, and again these two are having a double bond, then there is a gap, then again a double bond, like this. Alternative. Okay, one double bond, then a gap, then a double bond, then a gap, then a double bond, like this. So what a simple you understand. Aromatic compounds are those which are containing one benzene ring. What is the speciality of benzene ring? The speciality of benzene ring is that it is having a alternative double bond. Now you can say only like this if it is present. No, it can be also be present like this. See, now here is double bond, right? Here is double bond, so I can write it here, then here. All the same. Okay, this is also benzene, this is also benzene, this is also benzene. Okay, now this is for your understanding I have written. Don't you think that there is, if I have not written anything, means there is no hydrogen atom. Okay, there are hydrogen atoms. This is a bond line representation. I have already taught you that in bond line representation we don't write carbon atom and hydrogen. Okay, so I am not writing hydrogen. That does not mean that there is no hydrogen atom. You have to understand, in the nucleus of the aromatic compound, it is what? Benzene ring containing 6 hydrogen atoms. Okay, this is the first part. What is the second part? Second part is side chain. What is meant by side chain? Or see, side chain is when one of the hydrogen atom of the benzene is replaced by any other atom or group of atom. It is called as side chain. See, for example, here is benzene ring and one of the hydrogen atom is replaced by X. X may be anything. For example, okay, I can write it as CH3, I can write it as phenols, OH group, or I can even write it like a carboxylic acid, isn't it? I can write anything. If the hydrogen atom is replaced by any other atom or group of atom, like atom means like this, atom means this, say chloride, okay. So this part is called as side chain or nucleus substituted. What it is called as nucleus substituted means one of the hydrogen atom, out of 6 hydrogen atoms, if any one of the hydrogen atom is replaced by atom or group of atoms, it is called as side chain. Then it is called as nucleus substituted. It is called as these. It is called as nucleus substituted. It is called as nucleus substituted. Okay, only one hydrogen atom is replaced, means there is only one position. Okay, see, now I can say when 2 or more hydrogen atoms, or say let us first understand what is when 2 hydrogen atoms are replaced. When 2 hydrogen atoms are replaced, they can have 3 different forms. Okay, what it is? When 2 hydrogen atoms are replaced, then they can have 3 different forms. What are the 3 different forms? Let us see first. First one is orthoform. First one is what? Orthoform. What is meant by orthoform? Orthoform is also called as 1-3. Orthoform means what? 1-3 position. What is 1-3 position? Let us understand this. Okay. So let us say here is one methyl. Sorry, 1-2 position, not 1-3. Yeah, 1-2 position. So here is one methyl group. So now 2 hydrogens are replaced, means see both are same here. So numbering can be done from here or from here. If I do it from here, it is like 1-2, or from here also if you do, it will be 1-2. Okay. So whenever it is said that the benzene ring is 1-2 substituted, it means what? Ortho position. Ortho means side by side. Ortho means side by side. Remember, ortho position means 1-2 position means with respect to this. See, here I am not writing any number like 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Because all these 6 hydrogen atoms are equivalent. Okay, if I I can write CH3 here. Okay, here I have written. I can write it here also. Any doubts? Still it is number 1 position, or I can write it still here. Wherever I can write, but it is still called as, its position is same because only one hydrogen atom is replaced. Anywhere I can write it as here, I can write here, 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 here. Anywhere if I write, its position will remain the same. Because why? With respect to this, there is no other substituent is present. So if when there is no other substituent is present, its position is always number 1. Okay. So if when there are two hydrogens are replaced, then the confusion start, like where to where numbering will come. So then we will say, when you say orthoform, ortho means 1-2 position, means first with respect to this is second position, or with respect to this is your second position. Okay, based on the alphabetical order, or based on the priority of functional group and substituent, or based on the priority of functional group only, you can give the positions. Okay, ortho position means it is always what? 1-2 position. Then comes then comes meta position. Okay, then comes what? Meta position. Second one is meta position. Then comes meta position. Meta position refers to 1-3 position. Okay, what is that 1-3 position? Look, it is like this is 1 and this is 3. So you can come either from here 1, 2, 3, or you can go from here also 1, 2, 3. Okay, meta position means with respect to number 1, number 3. So 1-3 position. Then third comes as para position. So ortho means 1-2, meta means 1-3, para means it will be 1-4. Okay, what is 1-4 position? It is 1 here and 1 is here. Okay, remember this. Okay, so when the nucleus is single substituted, then no need to mention the position. Okay, when the nucleus, what do you mean by nucleus substituted? Nucleus substituted means when only one hydrogen atom of the benzene ring is replaced, it is called as nucleus substituted. Okay, so when only one substituent is present, then no need to mention the number. When there are two hydrogen atoms are replaced, then the numbering will start. Okay, so when there are two substituents are present, then we will indicate it by either by ortho position. Ortho means 1-2 position. Then comes the second one, that is meta position. Meta position refers to 1-3 position, and finally comes a para position. Okay, so now if I have to say in one word, okay, so all I will write in one way, that so that you can understand. This is ortho. Ortho. This is meta. And finally para. Okay, you understanding it? This is para. So don't confuse. So 1-2 position, this is 1-3 position, this is 1-4 position. Okay, now this is about the nucleus part. One thing we have studied about nucleus part. Okay, now we will study about side chain substituted. This is a nucleus substituted we have seen. Then when it is side chain substituted, what do you mean by side chain substituted? When the side chain itself is substituted, like this, see. Okay, if it is like CH2OH, then this is your side chain, isn't it? Just now we have seen side chain. Side chain is again substituted. So this is called as side chain substituted. When we say side chain is substituted, again this benzene ring becomes also substitution, remember. Okay, when side chain is also substituted, then our benzene ring also becomes substituted with respect to this ring, aliphatic ring. Okay, that we shall see when the naming part will come. But before going into a naming part, you should you should know these things. Okay, then okay, what is side chain substituted means? When the side chain itself is substituted, it is called side chain substituted aromatic compounds. Side chain substituted or aromatic compounds. Okay, then comes what is meant by aryl group. You have seen alkyl group. What is meant by alkyl group? See, alkyl group, don't get confused. This is methyl, and what is methane? This is your methane, this is methyl. What is the difference between alkyl and alkane? Alkyls are containing one hydrogen atom lesser than the alkane. Okay, similarly aryl group or phenyl group, what is meant by this? See, aryl group refers to this, means this is acting as your substituent when one of the hydrogen is attached to different chain. replaced, this one of the hydrogen atom of phenyl is replaced by a different chain, then it is called as phenyl. We call it as phenyl group. It is called as phenyl group. Then if it is like this, CH2 like this, and if it is your substituent, then it is called as benzyl. It is called as benzyl group. Then if it is like this, CH and substituted, if it is like this, it is called as benzal. It is called as benzal. And finally, if it is like this, okay, if it is like this, okay, then it is called as benzo. It is called as benzo. Aryl group means, see, when one of the hydrogen atom of the aromatic, I'll write it. Aryl groups are those in which one of the hydrogen atom of the aromatic compound is replaced by an atom or group of atoms. Okay, you understanding? So this is your phenyl group, benzyl group, benzal group, benzo group. Okay, you should know the things, then only we can move on to the naming part. You have to remember this. Okay, I hope till this there is no doubt. Okay, one is a nucleus substituted, then the second one is side chain substituted, then comes the aryl group. Just like your alkyl group, there is a aryl group. Okay, now we will go for the naming part now. Okay, so yeah. Okay, first we shall name simple aromatic. Simple aromatic compounds, let us name. So what is the name of this? It is called benzene. Then let us see substituted. Then it is called as what? 1-methyl benzene, or famously it is known as toluene. It is called as common name. It is a common name system. It is called a IUPAC name system. Above what I have written, that is called as IUPAC, that is 1-methyl benzene, and the common name is called as toluene. Okay, now when it is di-substituted, like let us see, how do we name this? Okay, what are the position then? 1, 2, 1, 2 dimethyl benzene. 1, 2 dimethyl benzene. Then comes 1, 3 dimethyl. 1, 3, same, you have to remember 1, 3 dimethyl benzene. 1, 3 dimethyl benzene. Then comes 1, 4 dimethyl. 1, 4 dimethyl benzene. Okay. Okay, these are all containing single benzene ring. There are compounds which are containing more than one. Then if it is called as naphthalene. Naphthalene, if there are 3. It is called anthracene. It is called as anthracene. Okay, so simple aromatic compounds we have seen now. Okay, then we will see based on the functional group and substituent we shall name now, then only we can understand. Okay. Or how can we name this? One more example, only methyl have done. So C2H5 and say CH3. How do we name this? Ethyl will come first. So 1, 2. So 2 methyl, 1 ethyl, 2 methyl. Benzene. Okay, then we will see halogen derivative. Halogen derivative. What is meant by halogen derivative? Compounds which are containing halogen are called as halogen derivative. So first one, simple thing. So how do we name it? It is a substitution. Okay, so it is prefix now. So chlorobenzene. Okay, and how do we name this? Bromo will come, then chloro will come. So 1, 2. Okay, so 1 bromo, 2 chloro benzene. Okay, then how do you say this? 1,3 dichlorobenzene. Okay, then side chain substituted. Now this is very important. See now what is the difference? Here all is what? Nucleus substituted. Okay, nucleus substituted. This is also nucleus substituted. All these three are nucleus substituted. But now if you see, here is your side chain is also substituted now. When side chain is substituted means what? Here you can clearly see this is substituent is there. Then how do we name it? Then this is become your root word. This is also substituent. This also becomes what? Substituent. Then so we name it as, see, 1 phenyl, 1 chloro, methane. Why methane? Because see, only one carbon atom is there in the parental chain. This is your parental chain. Okay, so only one is there. Okay, then another thing if I have to take, yes, now the side chain is substituted again. So this is again your substituent, isn't it? Then how do we name it? 1 phenyl, or just phenyl also okay. Phenyl 1,1,1 trichloromethane. Okay, so this is about the halogen derivative. Okay, we shall see now about hydroxy derivatives. Okay, let us see. So now let us see hydroxy derivatives. So let's see. Hydroxy derivative. So hydroxy derivative means OH group. Okay, so first thing, so here OH is the functional group. Okay, OH is the functional group. So this is popularly known as phenol. What is it is known as? Phenol. Okay, then if the compound is like this, okay, then see, this entire thing is known as phenol. Let me mark it. First IUPAC name, how can I say? When it is your functional group, naming will start from this carbon atom, isn't it? 1 and 2. Okay, so IUPAC name I can write it as 2-methyl. Okay, 2-methyl phenol. 2-methyl phenol I can write. Okay, 2-methyl phenol I can write, or otherwise this is, see, this entire thing. Okay, now let me mark one thing. See, this entire thing, and it is substituted now. Okay, this is also called as, means position is 1,2 position, so it is also called as orthocresol. It is also called as orthocresol, and it is called as metacresol, and it is called as paracresol. Okay, these are called as common names. See, ortho means 1,2 position, meta means 1,3 position, okay, and para means 1, 2, 3, 4, so 1,4 position. Okay, so then other things. Now let us say side chain substituted. Okay, then side chain substituted means, see, now the side chain is substituted. So when the side chain is substituted, this again our benzene ring also becomes substituent. Then what do we call it as? Phenyl methanol. Phenyl methanol I can write, or phenyl methan 1-ol I can write. Side chain substituted. Now functional group is there with this carbon atom, so this will become as root word. In only one carbon atom is there, so root word will become meth, and single bond is there, so methan it will become, and 1-ol. Okay, then if it is like this, okay, so if it is like this, then how do we name it? See, one thing is, you remember, what is that? The carbon atom, this carbon atom, okay, the carbon atom which is attached to the functional group is called as alpha carbon atom, and the next carbon atom, this is called second carbon atom from the functional group, it is called as beta. Then the third will come as gamma. It will continue like this. Numerically we can say 1 and 2, isn't it? But sometimes it is also called as alpha and beta. So what is meant by alpha carbon atom? Alpha carbon atom is one which is directly attached to a functional group. Okay, and what is meant by beta carbon atom? The carbon atom which is present second to the functional group, or the carbon atom which is attached to a carbon atom which in turn has attached to a functional group. Now our side chain is again substituted, so again you can say 2-phenyl. Why 2-phenyl? Because now second carbon atom is attached to phenyl group, so 2-phenyl. Root word is this is your parental chain, so in parental chain how many carbon atoms are there? 2, so it will become ethan 1-ol, isn't it? Then after alcohols comes the ethers. Okay, then D. Okay, ethers. So formula is what? ROR dash, ethers, isn't it? Then see. Okay, so this is one of the ethers. Now in ethers naming, one thing you have to remember, the smallest carbon chain is considered as substituent along with the oxygen. So in this case, which is containing more carbon atoms? See, This is containing more carbon atoms, 6 carbon atoms are there. This is containing only 1. Okay, so this is the smallest carbon chain. So this entire thing will become substituent and it is called as alkoxy group. It is called as alkoxy. It is called as alkoxy group. Now depending upon what is present here, it is named as, now here methane is present, so it will become methoxy. If ethane is present, then ethoxy. If a benzene ring is present, then it will become phenoxy. Okay, so how do we name it then? Methoxybenzene. We name it as methoxybenzene. Remember always, okay, when it comes to naming of ethers, okay, the carbon chain which is containing less number of carbon atoms, it is considered as alkoxy group, and parent chain will be one which is containing more number of carbon atoms. Then here here both are same. It is called as a diphenyl ether. Diphenyl ether or phenoxybenzene. Otherwise, other name is also phenoxybenzene. Okay, or diphenyl ether, another name is there. Okay, diphenyl is ether there, phenoxybenzene is also there. Okay, then in case of ethers, this is enough. Okay, then comes aldehydes and ketone. Okay, aldehydes and ketones. First let us take aldehyde, then how we call it as benzene plus aldehyde, so name will be benzaldehyde. It is called as benzaldehyde. Then if I take the compound as CHO and OH, now how do we name it? So this entire thing is benzaldehyde, so this OH will become your substituent, so numbering will come from 1 and 2, isn't it? So now it will be becoming 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde. 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde. Okay, then I'll take one ketone. Okay, how do we name it? In ketones, this is one, this is also substituent now. Not substituent, it is in entire parental chain. So we name it as 1-phenyl 2-ethanone. So 1, 2. Okay, so 1-phenyl ethan 2-one. 1-phenyl ethan 2-one. Okay, 2-one means this is the function group present at the second carbon atom. Okay, then let us see some more examples. Now it is called as benzophenone. It is called as benzophenone, or it is also called as diphenyl ketone. Diphenyl ketone. Okay, diphenyl ketone. Why diphenyl? 2 phenyl groups are there and 1 ketone is there, so diphenyl ketone. Okay, benzo. See, benzo, already I have told you what is meant by benzo. What is the aryl group for benzo? It is like this. Okay, so it is like this. So till this. So till this is your substituent. So benzophenone. Okay, so like that also you can name. Then moving on to the next, that is after aldehyde ketone, let us go for carboxylic acid. What is the functional group of carboxylic acid? COOH. So benzene ring, COOH. Then it is called as benzene plus carboxylic acid. So we call it as benzoic acid. We call it as benzene. So benzoic acid. It is called as benzoic acid. Okay. Then how do we name it then here? So we call it as, so this is carbon first because it is functional group. So this is 3. So 3-hydroxy benzoic acid. 3-hydroxy benzoic acid. Then it is called as 1,4-dibenzoic acid. Why di? Because at first and fourth position carboxylic group is there, so it is called as 1,4-dibenzoic acid. Okay, then next is acid derivatives. It's going to take time because the different functional groups are there. All the functional group I have to consider. So acid derivatives. Means from carboxylic acid only we will derive those, therefore we call it as acid derivatives. So first is acid chloride, COCl. It is called as benzoyl chloride. Benzoyl chloride. Okay, or benzene carbonyl chloride. Benzene carbonyl chloride. How benzene carbonyl chloride? This is your benzene ring, this is your carbonyl, and this is your chloride. So benzene carbonyl chloride. Then C double bond ONH2. So this is called as benzamide. Amide it is. Benzamide. We already know the functional group of amide. Okay, CONH2, R CONH2 amide. So here instead of R we have got aromatic ring, therefore it is called as benzamide. Okay, then ester we have to consider, isn't it? C double bond OOCH3. Okay, this is ester. Okay, how do we name the ester? So this is least number of carbon atoms. So methyl, methyl benzoate. Yeah, methyl benzoate. This already is, this type of 8 and amide. This, where I am writing from all these things, I am writing all these things in the first session wherein we were discussing about the nomenclature of compounds. There only I have given, if the functional group is ester, then their secondary suffix will come as 8. Okay, ATE8. Those things if you have to remember, then only you have to remember, you have to practice, then only you can understand these things. Okay, then okay, moving on to next H, amino derivatives. What are amino derivatives? Means RNH2, isn't it? Here instead of R we have aromatic ring. Okay, so instead of R we have aromatic ring. We can write it as AR. Okay, or we can write it as PH. PH refers to phenyl group. Okay, PH like this. Okay, when aryl groups are in shortcut, they have written aryl group means what? If the benzene, already we have discussed, isn't it? So instead of writing benzene completely or benzyl, we write it like this, PHNH2. Okay, so first amino derivative is first a benzene ring and NH2. This is also correct, this is also correct. PH refers to phenyl group and here is the phenyl group. Okay, now this group is this entire compound is popularly known as aniline. This is called as aniline. Okay, then okay, see, you can name this as, see, this entire thing aniline you can take. Okay, then 1-methyl aniline you can say, see, sorry, 2-methyl aniline. 2-methyl aniline. You can write it as 2-methyl aniline. See, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರಬಹುದು, ನಾ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ aniline ಬರದೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆನೂ ಬರದೆ. ಸಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ಗೆ ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದೇ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನಿಲಿನ್ ಅಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಬಂದರೂ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟನ್ನು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ನೇಮನ್ನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ನೇಮನ್ನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಫಿನಾಲ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಆಗಲೇ ಬರೆದ್ವಿ, ಕ್ರೆಜಾಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ವಿ, ಅಥವಾ 2-ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಬರಿಬೋದು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬರಿತೀನಿ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಈ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಏನಿದು ಫಿನಾಲ್, ಇದೇನು ಮೀಥೈಲ್. ಸೊ 2-methyl phenol. 2-methyl phenol. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೇವಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ, ಫಿನಾಲು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಆನಿಲೀನು. ಓಕೆ, ಆಗಲೇ ಟಾಲಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಟಾಲಿನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಬೆನ್ಸಿನ್ ರಿಂಗು CH3 ಇದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಟಾಲಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದೇನೋ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ನೇಮ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ನೇಮ್ ಒಂದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಾಕಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟನ್ನು ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, when side chain substituted, so this is like CH2 NH2. so side chain substitute ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಇದು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಿನೈಲ್ ಮೀಥಾನ್ ಅಮೈನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಈಗಿದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮದು ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್, ಇದು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟೇ. ಸೊ ಫಿನೈಲ್ ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಏನು ಬಂತು, ಮೆಥ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಮಿತ್ ಬಂತು, ಓನ್ಲಿ 1 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್. ಸೊ ಫಿನೈಲ್ ಮೀಥಾನ್ ಅಮೈನ್. ಸಿ, ಈಗ ಒಂಚೂರು ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಲೇಟರ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ with the practice it becomes perfect. Remember this. Okay, then finally 2 things I'll consider. amino derivative ಮೇಲೆ ನೈಟ್ರೋ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಹ್ಯಾಲೋಜನ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋಜನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೈಟ್ರೋ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸಿ, ಇದು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಬೆನ್ಝೀನ್. then it is called as nitrobenzene. Then okay, what it is called as, is called as popularly known as picric acid or 1,3,5 trinitrobenzene. 2,4,6 trinitrobenzene. Okay, picric acid is a common name. Okay, then ಸೈನೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐಸೋಸೈನೈಡ್ಸ್. ಇದಕ್ಕಂತ ಸೈಡ್ ಚೈನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ನೋ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಸೈನೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐಸೋಸೈನೈಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸೈನೈಡ್ ಇದ್ದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಏನು, RCN ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೇವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಐಸೋಸೈನೈಡ್ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ, RNC. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೈನೈಡ್ಸ್. ಸೈನೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೈಟ್ರೈಲ್ಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ, ನೈಟ್ರೈಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಐಸೋಸೈನೈಡ್ಸ್ or isonitriles. Don't get confused. Okay, then again when we are discussing about idu alicyclic ring, when it is attached to a functional group containing ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್, ದನ್ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ನ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ ಚೈನ್ ನೇಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಸೊ ಇದೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಬೆನ್ಝೀನ್ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೈಟ್ರೈಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬೆನ್ಝೀನ್ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೈಟ್ರೈಲ್. ದೆನ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಚೈನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಆದಾಗ, ಸೈಡ್ ಚೈನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ CH2CN ಆದಾಗ, ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ದೀಗ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಫಿನೈಲ್ ಈಥೇನ್ 1 2 ಫಿನೈಲ್ ಈಥೇನ್ ನೈಟ್ರೈಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಏನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಬರ್ತೇನೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಓವೆಲ್ AEIOU. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎನ್ ಅದ, ಸೊ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಫಿನೈಲ್ ಈಥೇನ್ ನೈಟ್ರೈಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಐಸೋಸೈನೈಡ್ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಲು NC, then it is called as benzene isocyanide or phenyl isocyanide. It is called as phenyl isocyanide. So these are some of the simple aromatic compounds with functional group I. So now we shall see when different functional groups are there, so priority choose ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಇವಾಗ. When different functional groups are there, when different functional groups present, when different functional groups present, avag naming. Let us take some examples. OH NH2 priority ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಇದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು, so it will be substituent, isn't it? So 2-amino phenol, 2-amino phenol ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, then CHO OCH3, then this is OH. Now there are three functional groups are there. First one, this is aldehyde, this is your ether, this is your alcohol. So between these three, which will act as functional group? Aldehyde. So this is your functional group, and these two will be substituents. So numbering will start from here, 1 2 3 4. So right, hydroxy and methoxy. So it will be 4 hydroxy, 3 methoxy, benzaldehyde again. Okay, again this entire thing you have to consider as benzaldehyde, then name the substituent like that. Then with some substituent, let us see. COHBrNO2OH. So which is your functional group? There are three functional group, 1, 2, 3. This is your substituent, however, bromine. So out of these three, which is the functional group? Now this is your functional group. Then the numbering will start. You have to get lowest set of numbers, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then start. Why I come from clockwise? Why did not like this? Because if I come like this, I'll get highest number. Let us check. From from RHS side I'm moving, right hand side I'm moving. So what are the numbers I'm getting? 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. From LHS, if you see, from LHS, see, if I come from LHS, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 and 6. So it will be like 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. So from anti-clockwise, if I come, that is, this is anti-clockwise. If I come from anti-clockwise, I'm getting highest number. So if I go from clockwise, I'm getting lowest set of numbers. Okay. So I'll number it like this. Okay. Then how do we write the name of this? 2-bromo, 5-hydroxy. Alphabetically you have to arrange 2-bromo, 5-hydroxy, then 3-nitro. What is the entire name of this? Benzoic acid. Benzoic acid. Okay. Okay. So this is all about the naming of the aromatic compounds. Okay. So simple thing is there, as whatever rules were applicable for the aliphatic compound, the same rules were applicable for the compounds containing alicyclic ring. Alicyclic means they were not containing any benzene ring. If no benzene ring, they are called as alicyclic compound. If benzene ring is there, they are called as aromatic compound. No alicyclic ring, no aromatic ring, simple straight chain is there or branched chain is there, then it is called as aliphatic compounds. So we have seen the nomenclature of all the three. Okay. So in the next session, we shall discuss about the isomerism of the organic compound. So guys, let us meet in the next session and let us discuss the new concept, that is isomerism. Thank you so much, students.